Everything you need to know about the legislation changes for smoke alarms to 2022. Part 1, I'm going to do a 10-part series on this. I'm going to give as much information as I can to everyone about what to look out for, what are the traps, what are the myths, all the other stuff, just to educate people out there. I think this legislation change has been done, it's evidence-based. That's why they brought it in, because it definitely will save lives, and the sooner it's done the better. As you know, rental properties, we're told 2022, 1st of January 2022, and it does apply from then. But when is the requirement to have it done by is at the very next lease change after that date. So I'm not encouraging you to hang back, but I just want you to know that that's actually what the Amendment Act allows for. So you can wait until that date where you got a lease change, but if you suddenly have a lease break, for instance, and you haven't had it done, and you might not be able to do it immediately because there's certainly a backlog of places that need doing. Plenty of them that need doing. Even with a new smoke alarm company popping up every second week, actually it's every week now, almost every day. Every man and his dog's going to have a go at this, but we've been here for a long time. We've got 30 years experience in the fire trade. In the fire industry, there's a whole lot of things. When you specialise in something, you pick up all the nuances of it, and we know exactly what alarms work, where to put them. We even say, if they're not installed in the correct position in the first place, they're free. But apart from that, we see a lot that are out there, they're installing extra alarms that just aren't required. And you've got to know exactly what you're doing, because you can place an alarm in a position that looks great, but it's never going to work in a real fire, and that's really what it's all about. So this part 1's about that, the fact that it is actually at the very next lease renewal. Don't hold back though. It's worth getting a quote. We can quote really quickly, pretty much same day, and we can do any of the upgrades within 10 working days. But don't fret if you haven't got it done and you don't have the funds right now, then you have until that next lease change. But I encourage you, get it done as soon as you can. Scott White, Glasshouse Home Safety.